FPL Game Week 28 team selection. We have a very quick turnaround this week with a deadline on Friday and then another one on Tuesday. So in today's video, we'll be going through a review of how my team did in Game Week 27, the 2 transfers I had to make for a hit, and the team selection for Game Week 28. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash that like button and hit that subscribe, and let's get into it. What's up, it's FPL Vert, where arrows go green, and as you can see, they did go green. Yeah, that's 47 points in the game week, and the safety score was 47 points. So we got a green arrow by the skin of our teeth, but we will take all the green arrows all the same. Not much to really write home about. I mean, Raya got save points, Gabriel had his clean sheet wiped out, as did Chalobah against Burnley, which is very concerning for sure. Munoz gave us 9 points with a clean sheet, Defcon, and 1 bonus point. That's lovely. Rice got Defcon. Bruno did disappoint, but Mbeumo did get an attacking return in the Monday Night Football fixture, which is always exciting. Rayan didn't get an attacking return for the first time in his Premier League career, but he did catch the eye with a run that could have been a Puskas nominee had it gone in. He clipped the post instead, but yeah, he's looking very bright, sharp. Ekatike definitely should have scored a header. Mane, he just can't find a return for us, just by getting so close every single week. And Haaland, yeah, he was our captain and second highest scorer in the team, so almost the best captain in the team, but I was never going to captain Munoz really. So yeah, Munoz gave us a lovely parting gift. The same can't be said for Mane, but yeah, we'll discuss my confirmed transfers in the next part now. So as hinted in the review section, Munoz did give us a parting gift, as he has now departed. Get it? As has Mane as well. Munoz was just a very quick fix. I kind of wanted to own him a bit longer than just the 2 weeks, but having reviewed Crystal Palace situation, the form, the fact that Glasgow's at odds with the fan base, and technically, and according to the BBC, he could be leaving before the end of the season, even though he is not going to renew. So yeah, I'm quite down on Crystal Palace, and Mane, of course, he's an attacker for the worst side in the Premier League, so don't really need to be owning him any longer than I need to. Thanks for the double game week. He gave us the 4 points, so that's the best he could have done. But we're into bigger and better things now, and that's starting with Virgil van Dijk, who obviously is fresh off 2 double-digit hauls in the last 2 game weeks. So I promise you it's not knee-jerky. I have been tracking Liverpool defence for a while, and they've now got the 3rd best defence in the entire league, as in regards to expected goals conceded, that is. And of course, yeah, Thiago, pretty self-explanatory. He's got Burnley away this week, and then his fixtures for the next foreseeable, I mean, even up until after wildcard 32 is pretty amazing. So yeah, fairly straightforward picks. What wasn't straightforward was fitting them in, so I had to take a hit to get them in because Virgil has now risen, so I wouldn't have been able to afford him right now. Thiago has also risen, which I would not be able to afford him right now, and Enzo dropped, so I had to get Rayan in the time that I did because he's also risen now as well. So yeah, a lot of moving parts, but we have finally settled on what is proving to look like a super team at the moment. So let's discuss the team selection. So into the team selection after those 2 free transfers, well, 1 free transfer and 1 hit, with absolutely nothing in the bank. And in goal we have David Raya, after seeing off Spurs in the North London derby, replicating the 4-1 result at the Emirates in the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium to rub the salt in the wounds for sure. The Arsenal will turn their attention to another local rival when they welcome West Londoners Chelsea on Sunday. The Blues have produced just 6 goals in 5 matches against this season's top 6, with only Everton faring worse against the same opposition. So let's hope for at least some save points, but really a clean sheet here. Gabriel Magalhaes will look to protect teammate David Raya for the host of Chelsea, and hopefully extend their current 4-match winning run against the Blues at home in all competitions, a run that includes 3 successive league victories over the West London rivals, as well as that Carabao Cup semi-final 2nd leg in February where Kai Havertz got the winner against his ex-club. Chelsea have also just scored once in that 4-match period, and that 1 goal was scored by now Arsenal player Noni Madueke. Also, Cole Palmer seemingly never plays at the Emirates, so let's see if he actually turns up this time. Virgil van Dijk comes in to start on the back of successive clean sheets for Liverpool, as well as 11 and 17 FPL points respectively in the past 2 game weeks. West Ham have also just scored 12 goals in 11 away league games since game week 6. That's when Nuno Espirito Santo came in, so they're averaging less than a goal per away game. So let's hope for another clean sheet on this side. Joachim Andersen, we won't be counting on much, but an honest DEFCON return would serve me quite well here, I think. Everybody loves a bit of honest work, and with Chalobah set to ride the bench for the next 2 game weeks as Chelsea travel to 1st and 3rd in Arsenal and Aston Villa respectively, I think we're just going to have to hope for some DEFCON with Andersen. But on Chalobah, I'm just going to keep him because in game week, in game week 30 he hosts Newcastle, which is an end of the world, and game week 31 in the blank he goes away to Everton, which is also not at the end of the world, so I'll just keep him. I also have earned him since 5.1 million, so I've got some value tied up in him, so I don't need to sell him straight away. Declan Rice, it's a London derby for Arsenal, but this game may hit a little closer to home, seeing as Declan Rice will be taking on the first academy they ever played for in Chelsea. Hopefully he remembers the pain of when they released him and gets us some attacking returns in this game. It's now 5 attacking returns in 6 game weeks for the Cameroonian international, Brian Mbeumo. Only Somerville and Cole Palmer have scored more points amongst midfielders in that span, and his 5 big chances can only be bettered by Cole Palmer. But I must mention, is it 3 penalties that Palmer scored? So yeah, we're not looking into that too much. Having delivered double-digit hauls in each of his past 4 home league games at Old Trafford, I'm backing the Portuguese Magnifico to get back in the points here. I know he blanked against West Ham and Everton, but we all know what Bruno plays like in Old Trafford, and considering that only Forest, West Ham and Sunderland have conceded more goals in their last 6 away games than Crystal Palace, I figure that's surely set to be exacerbated by a midweek Conference League fixture that's going to take place on Thursday night, which is currently level from the first leg. Bruno will be my captain at the moment, but I am liable to change, as always. Then it's Rayan, having already made Premier League history as only the 3rd teenager to return in his first 3 appearances in the competition. He almost scored a push-gas contender against West Ham. He received the ball around the halfway line and he dribbled all the way and he let off his shot but hit the post, unfortunately. His next opponents, however, Sunderland, have lost their last 3 in the league, so let's hope for some returns here. More importantly, Rayan played 90 minutes. This is a game that saw Evan Nelson and Cooper Jr. subbed off, and Amin Adli subbed off as well, but Rayan played all the minutes, so it's looking good. It's just 1 goal in 6 game weeks for VIRGIL THIAGO, but that's not put me off him at all, mainly due to his upcoming fixtures, and that's starting with Burnley away this week. The Clarets have given up the most big chances in their last 4 home matches, and the Bees Brazilian is afforded plenty of big chances. In fact, only Raul Jimenez, Joao Pedro, and a certain Frenchman at the Reds have racked up more. Can you guess who that certain Frenchman is? Yeah, you guessed it. It is Ekitike. He's been underperforming his XG like crazy, so I do think it is time to collect. Hopefully, at least, anyway. West Ham have conceded at least twice in their last 8 matches against Liverpool in all competitions, so considering Ekitike is the de facto starting striker, there's no Isak. Let's hope for some points here, finally. And last but not least, it's Erling Haaland. The big Norwegian has returned 4 game weeks in a row now, and he's off to his home team in Leeds. I just get this feeling that he doesn't try as hard against Leeds, mainly because obviously that's the team that he actually supports in England. He actually is on record saying that the dream is to win the Premier League with Leeds, so I'm sure we'll see him there at some point. But for now, the West Yorkshire side have lost just once in their last 7 games at Ellen Road, and the Citizens have very mixed away form themselves. They've got just 1 win in their past 4 league matches. They've also got just 1 win. They've got just 1 win in their past 4 away league matches, but they've also just got 1 win in their last 4 away matches in all competitions as well, having lost to Bodo Glimt. So yeah, I'm not going to be backing Haaland captaincy at this point in time, but that can change. So that's the team for now. Those are the transfers I've made, and I'm not looking to make any transfers next week to finally roll for what feels like the first time in forever. We'll be monitoring Wilson to see if he goes off, because I will get rid of Rice for Wilson. It depends when, but definitely by game week 31. So that's the plan for now. I think that's the only transfer I really have to make. Well, I mean, I'll bench Gabriel, Haaland, and I've even forgotten now. But yeah, I think Potts will have to get upgraded because Chalobah will play. Goodmanson can play, but I don't need to. But yeah, we'll see anyway. So thanks for watching. Drop any questions you have into the comments, or you can reach out to me on the socials as well. That's Twitter, Instagram, and Blue Sky. So thanks for watching, and speak soon.